not very good quality of the speaker, but basically you see what's going on my screen and what is going on in front of this screen. What does it mean? You do not need to take notes, on everything that I discuss in the be the recordings for you to keep track of all the things going on here. So if you cannot follow, just move on. You will have time to go back later and review as many times as you want to. Of course, you can take notes to help you, solidify and memorize what you learn, but it's not so important. Okay, and this is going to be the platform that we use for the entire course, Design Online Educational Resources. Now, so what do we do today? I'm going to have you to log into the system. Everyone gonna get an account, and you will learn how to make use of the resources here, and then hopefully we can do all this setting up before the break. We have some activities to help you familiarize yourself with the system. When you go to the United States to do the next phase of the learning, this is exactly what you are going to do. That will be Blackboard. It's very similar to this, with tools, learning tools, teaching tools that you will find similar to this system. And then after the break, we start working with the first topic. Learning about some educational software applications, external technology. So that's what we are going to do today. Now, so first thing first, we need accounts into our systems, and I have created 25, and I think that's more than what we need. Now, first thing I wanted to do is to go to this link, excel1.net. Okay, so open your browser and go to this link, excel1.net. And this is what you see, it's an online Excel file. Click on Edit in Browser, and then you see, right, so now you can see username, password, full name. excel1.net. Now, so what I want you to do is to click on Edit in Browser, and then put your name next to the account. Type your name next to the account, and that's gonna be the account you are going to use for the entire course. Because when I get a list from Quỳnh Anh, there was 3 or 4 different groups together. So the best way is to have everybody to get, now type in the address, not in the search window. It should be excel1.quang, it's already taken, then okay, please do not take it. Right, good. So I know the name. Now, what we are doing now is a technology in teaching called Web 2.0. So if you hear somebody talking about Web 2.0 in education, this is one of the things you can think of as an example. We use this to collaborate with each other. We use this to interact. Do not use Firefox. Firefox is not supported, so Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. Okay. Yeah, SL1. Right. Okay, so again, it's really nice to know all of your names here this way. So we have Phúc, Tuyết, Thúy Hằng, Đức Huy, Bảo Trang, Hồng Ngân, Diệp Tân, Phương Thanh. Good. Okay. Have you all known each other? Doesn't work too? It's connected, so you only need to wait a little bit. Try again on this one. SL1. No. Okay, so look like we have only about a little bit more than 10 students. Now, I know that there are about 20 students in this design online course. So if somebody is missing today, they are going to miss a lot, and probably they will be very confused for the next meeting. So I appreciate it if you can show them how to do the same. Actually, I will upload our recording right after this class to support those people, but it's gonna help a lot if you tell them what to do. Okay, so are you all up here? Are you all here? Yes, good. Okay, can you type in your name? You need to click in Edit in browser first. Click on Edit in browser. If you do not click on Edit in browser, it only allows you to view. Okay, so good. You have all got a username and a password. Username is this. Password you trained me. Now let's log in and we need to train our password. Okay. Now don't forget your password because that's the problem I always have. Next week somebody is gonna come to me and say, I forgot my password. So train your password and do not forget it. Okay, so we go back to our system. Let me start in another browser. Now, click on login, and now put in your username and your password. Okay. So put in your username, your password. Just checking. Okay, everything is fine. Suppose here. That's great. For example, let's say I'm number 25. Okay, let's say this gonna be the demo account. Okay, so I go to Houston, right? Dot 2015 dot 025, right? And let me check again. All right, that's correct. And the password is train me. So I type in the password together with the username. Good morning. Okay. So I type in, and then I click on login. Okay, now please do it now. First step. Okay, so start the computer and okay, just ask her to help. Okay, you keep up with what we are doing. Okay, we're trying to log into the system. You might be a little bit slow, but you will be okay. Don't worry. Okay, and it say you must train your password to proceed. Okay, are you here? Some of you? Okay, now put in current password, trains me. New password, type in your new password. Wait. Now, this is the rule for the password. You see? Let me try to explain a little bit. Now, the instructions say password must have at least 8 characters, 1 digit, 1 number, 1 lower letter, 1 uppercase letter, and at least 1 non-alphanumeric character. So it's like this. For example, this is a password: Houston 2015. Now look at this password. It has at least 1 uppercase, at least 1 lowercase, at least 1 number. It has a special character, okay, a non-alphanumeric character, and this is longer than 8. Okay, it takes years for hackers to break this password. Very strong. Okay, so think of a password, something like this. So this is a strong password, an example of a strong password. Okay. Now make sure that you remind the dot. Houston dot citizen. Okay. Oh, fine. Now, okay, you see the key is on, and that's interfere with the password. And try it again, train me. Are you sure that nobody else taking account? Is that, oh, so this is you. Don't see any problem. Now, type it in again, train me. Let's make it straight. I will try it on my computer and see how it goes. Oh, so it works on my computer. There must be something wrong, okay, in your typing and somehow. Try it again. It should work. No, wait. Yeah, Chinese. Yeah, Chinese. Now try Chinese. No, trains me, not a new password. It should be trains me. Okay, first time login, train me for everybody, and then you train it later. Okay, not a new password. Okay, right? Okay, so let me say this again. I go to my account and password trains me. Okay, first time login trains me, and I click on login. Okay, so you say you must train the password to proceed. Now current password trains me, and new password. Okay, I put in my new password. And then I click on Save Changes. It says password has been trained, and I click on Continue. You see, I'm here. I need right here, and congratulations, you have made the first step, customizing, okay, your password. Okay. Now, if you pay attention, you can see the name of the system in mobile assisted language learning, MON. Okay, so MON is short for that. You can download apps from Android, Windows Phone, or Apple, and the link to the apps are at the top. And instead of using computer here, you can use the apps. So this is what it looks like on my computer. I have already downloaded the apps, and it's Moodle Mobile. So I click on the app, put in my username and password only once. It will be saved, and then click on my courses. So where of course, still refreshing, but yeah, it's gonna be like this, and then I can go into the contents, and you will see completely different design, okay? Design for mobile screen. That's what it means, okay, for this system, okay, mobile learning. And then you can watch videos, read materials, and do quizzes. We are going to customize that now, right? Sure. Click on Edit in Browser. Yeah, put it in there. Alright. Now, okay, let me check. Good. So, my name. If you can help each other, that's gonna be great, so that we move faster. The next thing, I need you to customize your profile. Now this is the first hands-on activity. I'm going to explain later, but the first hands-on activity is work, okay, 2 points, and that is customize your profile in the system. So I click here, okay, right on administration, I click on edit profile. See the link here? Click on edit profile. And then, first name and surname. Now, okay, please pay attention. I want your name in Vietnamese order so that I can find you easily when I compare your name with the list. Okay? So, first name And last name should be like this. For example, my name is Nguyễn Ngọc Vũ. You can use Vietnamese tone if you like. Nguyễn Ngọc Vũ. So it's like that. And when it shows, okay, in your profile, it's in the Vietnamese order, and this is okay, readable to me, more easily readable to me. Now, email address, please put in the mail address that you are currently using. So I put in my email, for example, elearning@gmail.com. So put in your email address. Okay, so my name, my email, and then you can play with the setting later. Now you need to describe, very briefly about yourself. Now imagine it's a place where people click on the name and they see this instantly. So what do you want other people to know about you? Probably there should be a greeting and an introduction, a little bit about your hobbies, talents, your things. So I can put in something like this. Hi, it's really nice to know you here. I have been teaching in this system for nearly 10 years, and I am very proud of it. I'm a fan of educational technology. But I also spare time for other things I see as important. Okay, I love playing bamboo flute and do karate in my free time. Okay, so see, that's a very brief introduction about myself. You can do the same, and then you can later attach a video clip. Some people have a video clip of them playing the piano, of them dancing or doing something. That's very common. You can see a lot of other people try to make the instructor, try to make their friends recognize them, remember them more easily by adding things that can be, special. Right. So introduce yourself, and this is going to be what people read when they click on the name. Now, then in the user picture, you can upload your avatar here. Now, if you want to get a good score for this activity, you need to upload a photo that shows your face clearly, smiling, friendly. Why? Why is it important? Because when we discuss in forums, when we work together on a lot of activity, if we can see a smiling face of the people we are working in, it's more like authentic interaction. So don't upload animals, trees, things here. Now, so this is what I would like to see. For example, right, this is one of the courses that I'm teaching right now. supplying this research. So this is what I want to see. You see, the face of the students, name, email, and a phone number. So everything is here. Okay, and this will be also saved. Okay, for us to keep in touch, okay, even after the course is finished. So if you want to know more about this person, okay, I can put a face next to the name, and when I click on her name, Ánh Ngọc, right? Okay, good. I can remember her now. Well, usually we remember the face is better because there are so many people. But okay, I remember her. Okay, her name is Ngọc, right? Brief introduction about her. So that's what I want you to do with the picture. I know that it's hard for you to have a good picture now, so we can do it later. You can always go back and update your profile. Okay, it's just like Facebook or other social network platform. Okay. So put a photo of yourself here, and then you can describe the pictures, additional names. This is useful for Roman names like Chinese names, Arabic names. They have a place to put in names in their own language. Okay, but that's not important for us. Now you can type in your interests separated by the comma. Why? Because the internet is getting quite smart now. When they know your interests, they can send learning material and resources that match your interests. This system is not so big, so it's not that powerful yet. But when you are in a whole university where thousands of courses are available, this is really helpful. You do not need to search a lot to find things that suit your needs. Type in your interests, and the system will try to find what's the best for you. Optional, but important. Now, this is a course about technology. So if you have web page, if you have Skype ID, if you have any other way that we can keep in touch, please put them in the form. What I want to see is that when I click on your name, it sees me all other ways that you use to keep in touch with other people, and that is also a way to show other people how technology competent you are. So if you have website, Skype ID, or any of these ID, just put them in here. Now lastly, I need your mobile phone, because sometimes, especially for urgent things, I need to call you. So put in your mobile phone number, and if you don't mind, put in your address too. Okay. Address is not really important now, but basically emails and phone number are really necessary for us to work together. Okay. And when everything is finished, click on Update Profile. And then you can play around or help other people. says I put the pictures here. Okay. So, right, I'm going to do this. Try again. Upload. Okay, and then, okay, when you finish, this is what you see. The name, the avatar, okay, greeting, introductions, and some other information about you. What else do I need to tell you? Okay, the system will send you an email to the email address that you put in. So in order to see the email train, you need to log into your mailbox and click on the activation link. This is just to verify that your email is authentic. Okay, and if everything is successful, you see now up here at the top right corner of the screen, you see your name, and if you click on that, you see a drop-down panel with all the controls. It will take you some time to get yourself familiar with all of these, but once you are familiar, you will see that it's very helpful in helping you to navigate around. And you see the navigation links, okay, all around here like this. By the way, at the end of this course, you are going to design a website, okay, for teaching, educational website. So by using this system, you also learn a little bit about navigating, about designing a website. Now, so right at the top left side, you see home. So you can click any place you want, and when you get lost and you need to go back, click here, home, and it will take you to the home page, right? And then if you want to go back right away to your course, you can either click on the shop name and the shop name of our course, or you can click on my classes. Right, so I now give you about 5 minutes to play around, just to learn about the system. So now, for example, when I click on Research Spring 2015, you see it takes me right away to the front page of the course. It's like this. And if I click on My Classes, well, you have only one class with us account. But these are all the classes that I'm teaching right now. And okay, this is our class. So when I click on My Class, So what do we do today? We just stop at topic 1. I will just open to topic 1. Now, I'm using the teacher account or the admin account, and with the admin account I have a lot more power to create resources and to manage the system. Okay, so these are the people who have successfully, updated their profile with the names up here. Now, so just click around, okay? Click any place you want to, browse this, go in, okay, backward, forward, navigating. Yeah, you can change the color, yeah. Just click anywhere you want to. Let the camera down a little bit so that you can see some of the other people in the class. Okay? Okay. Do you have any questions about these things? Is there anything that you want to know more about? Now, come on. Any questions at all? Okay, so if you have finished, I want you to do this. Log out of the system and then log in again. Wow, you may laugh, but it's possible that 1 or 2 people will not be able to log in again. Log out and log in again. Just to make sure that you remember the password and you know that you can come back here when you are at home. Alright, so let's do this. You have successfully customized your profile, okay? Now click on log out. Right, like this. See, it's nice to see a list of all the people up here. Hello. You have a hard time catching up. But I think this works. Okay. So log out and then log back in. So click on login again and type in. Just like that. Go back to my class. Okay, now let's do a first activity before I explain more about the system. I want you to go to Get Started, topic 1, and click on Introduce yourselves in a new voice. Okay. Introduce yourselves in a new voice. We will do this activity and then stop for the break. Now, I want you to introduce about yourself, but not in the usual way. You are not going to say, "Hi, my name is I'm working for ABC company, and I like this and that, and I can do this, do that." Now, I want you to imagine yourself to be a different person, to be a different thing. It can be, even an animal like your pet, your bird, computer, smartphone, talking about you. Okay, you can see some samples writing from students of previous courses. Okay, so create an introduction about yourself like this, and then reply to at least 2 other people. Okay. change the password. Yeah, then now type your password. You forgot the password. The research you're looking for. Now don't try to look for that. Actually, try using a different browser. Okay, log in again on this browser. Now we have about 5 more minutes, and I haven't seen any posts coming up yet. If you have finished it, post to the forum for us to comment. Cool. So 3 plus. Yeah. Strength. Okay, thank you. I really like the pulse going up. Okay. I see one poem, okay, Alex. Okay, I have one, okay, and okay, other people, other things, and chameleons, smartphones, and astrologies. You see, okay, this is the activities that help you to unlock your imaginations. And please keep going. And if you still need time to go back to your profile, you have it too. We will now take a break until, well, it's now 9:30. So we'll take a break for about 20 minutes. About 10 to 10 we go back. And we are supposed to stop at around 11:30 today. Okay? Right, so enjoy your break. And we'll just put the break time. Okay, it's time for us to get back. So please log back into the system. Now, so what we do now, we're gonna explore a little bit more about this platform, and then I will talk about what you are supposed to do from now until the end of the course, and then we will start working with the next topic on XML technology by getting ourselves familiar with EDPs. So what you see on the screen here is the parking lot area. Now, in all learning management system, there is a space that come into your view right the first time you log in, and that area is called the parking lot. So why does it get that name? Well, because parking lot or parking place is the first place that you come to whenever you visit, a school site. So this is the parking lot area, and normally in the parking lot area you see the photo of your teachers, and I try to put a friendly photo here. So later on, when you teach in this system, you can learn from these practices. It makes the student feel welcome, and it's also a good practice to put a welcome message next to the photo. Now down under the photo you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 different forums. Now these forums have different functions, and they also use different technologies. The news forum is only for me to post news, announcements, updates, and whenever I post here, you will get email notifications. You can't post in the news forum, but you can reply to what I post. So news is where the instructor and the teaching assistant post announcement and updates. Resource forum is where you can share resources, because during this course we will learn about Web 2.0, we learn about XML technology, we learn about building websites, we learn about HTML, we learn about Ruby, but lots of things. And there can be websites that are useful for you, there can be video tutorials that are useful to you, there can be other materials or software resources that you can share with your friends. Now, please share them in this resource forum by creating topics and then share. You will get credits for all the activity in this forum, and I will explain that later in the course orientation. Now, we also have another forum called course Q&A, question and answer. This is the place where you can post questions, and I will try to come in answer questions sometime, but I do not answer all the questions, because this is meant to support your collaborations, and I strongly encourage people who have knowledge or who know the answer to share. So course Q&A is where you can post questions and get answers from other people. And lastly, there is another forum called a copy bar. So copy bar is the place where you can talk about anything that is not related to the course contents. Now during this course, you see there are lots of forums, like introducing yourself in a new voice is a forum, and I don't want you to talk about things that are not related to the topic in that forum. If you feel that you want to discuss like what do we need to prepare for the psychology subject, what do we need to do for the next holiday, then you can go to the copy bar. So it's a place where you can talk about anything that are not relevant to the course. So those are the 4 forums. Well, we no longer need this a lot, but it used to be very useful. Course chit chat. This is a place where you can chat with your friends. So when you're back home and look at the online people, you see list of the names, that means you want to chat with those people for the work in the course. You can invite them to the course chit chat. There's a link called the course whiteboard, and basically it's a Word file that we will collaborate together. Well, I will show you how we can use that while we work on the course. But you see, basically it's a place where I can post text, I can post resources here, and you see them instantly. Like like the SF1 Tapang.net that we worked with in the morning. Monitor student work online is a movie clip. It was created several years ago just to help you understand how you will be evaluated, how I keep track of your work when you learn online. Now, this system is like the Eagle Eye. Have you ever seen that movie called Eagle Eye? It's about a very powerful computer system. It is connected to all cameras on Earth, all smartphones, all laptops on Earth, and it knows everything. So this system is very powerful. Whenever you log in, every things that you do is recorded. Every click, every link that you see, every web page that you see, every text that you put in, and I will use that as part of my evaluations in the course. So when you log in, you can be sure that you are adding to your learning profile. You are enriching your learning profile. And when you click on that video, you see how it works. Well, these are the support links for the final projects from previous course, and they are now not visible to you, but when the course nears its end, I will make them available. And okay, now about our course. Design online educational resources of Queen 7316. Well, that's the code name for the subject in the curriculum of Houston University. It is a beginner or an introduction to designing online educational resources, and within this course we are going to work a lot with these major topics. We will learn to develop educational websites and learn to use HTML. Now, how many people here have already learned HTML or have some knowledge about HTML? HTML. Build a web page from Notepad. No, you have never done that? That's going to be interesting. We will learn something new. We learn about evaluating online resources, evaluating websites. We learn about WordPress, how we can build an online learning activity that promotes students critical thinking, help them to build knowledge and develop other skills. We will also learn other technologies that are relevant. Now, we have only about 9 meetings in all, and so basically it lasts for about 10 weeks, a little bit more than that, because there will be some time when we do not see each other, but that's not a lot of time. So we are not going to cover a lot of technologies, but I will try to bring in the things, the tools, the resources that I see relevant, and especially at least those that I mentioned in the curriculum. All right. So the emphasis of the course will be on web coding and the use of Dreamweaver to build an online website, and then you will also learn a little bit about building a web host, creating a domain for the website. So that's a little bit about the course aim, and I hope that this link still works. Okay. no longer available. Oh, yeah, her website is still here. I think her name is familiar to you. Still remember her? Well, she had, talked with you just last week. So this is the website that Ương built in this course, several years back. You see, it has a domain name, and it's still available now. And you see the pedagogy, it's an online learning activity. And then there's a page about herself. Imagine it was created 3 years ago. About 3 years ago. Still there. So this is what you are supposed to do. Do the same thing. Build a website like this with a learning activity, and obviously you need to learn different technologies to finish this project. Now, for the required resources, we do not have course books for this course because technology, changes all the time, and course books get outdated very quickly. So, and then anyway, this course has a lot of hands-on activities. So we learn by doing things, and there will be some readings later, especially about WordPress, but not a lot of reading. But instead, there are going to be a lot of practice activities. Now, these are the things that you need to get yourself familiar with. Acrobat Reader, I'm sure that everybody know it. Real Player. Real Player used to be very popular as an online music player. In Vietnam, it's not so popular, but in a lot of places, especially in the United States, it is still popular. So it's very similar to Windows Media Player, but it uses different file formats, and it also has a large databases of free things that you can use. QuickTime Player to see movie clips, Macromedia Plus Player to view Plus movies. Usually these things are installed on our computers already, but because this is taken from the course curriculum of Houston, and it was several years back. But anyway, you should try to understand about these tools if you have never heard about it yet. For the software to create the website, you should try to install Dreamweaver, where I will tell you what to do when we come to this topic. And Dreamweaver is very powerful for designing HTML pages, HTML websites. You are allowed to use any technologies as long as it helps you to work on the web project. What does it mean? If you are more familiar with other tools for building websites, like Microsoft Homepage, like Website Builder, like WebLead, then I also encourage you to use them too. But in this class, when we do the tutorials, when I give instructions, it's gonna be Dreamweaver. Okay, so that's it. Now, how are you going to be evaluated? This is the evaluation plan. Now, for every meeting, there will be hands-on activities, and in this course, there will be 12 hands-on activities in all. Each hands-on is worth 2 points. So by completing all of the 12 hands-on activities, you get 24 points out of 100. Okay, and in all the topics, you can see hands-on with instruction. We have done the first hands-on, and I will evaluate your work in a couple of weeks. So if you go to the home page, you should see hands-on number 1. It's here. Okay, and in each hands-on there gonna be instruction about what you are supposed to do. Hands-on 1 just require you to complete your profile and make some posts in the forum. So that's easy. Most of you have done it. So 24 points for the hands-on. You will be required to develop a website, like the sample website that you saw with Vương project. And I train this right now. The total score that the maximum score that you can get for the web project is 50 points out of 100. Okay. Let me update this. The due date for the website. Well, we are now on the first week, so yeah, it should be on the 9th of June. Okay, so that's the due date. Okay, so we have about 11 weeks to go for the website, which is worth 50 points. Now, apart from the website, you are also required to write a report about what you have learned about. It's like a journal, writing a journal about the activities that you have done into this course, how you have learned and developed, what kind of problems did you have. And this report is worth 26 points, and that makes 100. So 24 for the hands-on, for the 12 hands-on, 26 for the report, the final report of the course, and 50 for the website. That's how things go. It should be on this 9th of June. 1915, same display. Okay. If you want to know more about the evaluation criteria and details, you can come to those links in the get started topic. Okay, so I have just finished the orientations about course evaluations, about what we are going to do for the entire course. Do you have any questions or comments before we move further? Is everything clear to you? Good. Okay. Right. Now, please click on hands-on 1. It's a evaluation of your profile and forum discussion. So in hands-on 1, I will evaluate what you have done today. I want to see a nice profile, with your face, with your context, the introductions. And I also want to see a good, post and interacting with other people as required in introducing yourself in a forum. Back home, try to play around with Q&A in some of the other forums in the parking lot area. Those are the skills that we developed in this course, working online, discussing in forums. Okay, so are you sure that you understand everything? You're happy, okay about everything? Okay, if you have questions, because everybody is quiet, if you have questions, we can come back to that anytime. Now, we have about 45 minutes left, and we're gonna first learn about the XML technology. Before we start, I want you to go to Google and try to search XML for web development or XML for website. But you will be able to find a lot of things. And I want you to spend about 5 minutes exploring the concept and then come back. Tell me what you have learned about XML. What is XML? Why is it useful for us? And how can we use XML in developing websites, in developing educational resources? Be prepared to come up with a lot of things that can be very technical. text or imagery. Real estate. And now you can put in your new event. Okay. Now check your new email. Check the mail address and the address. Now, you do not need to change the password. Only need to click on the link to verify the email. Okay. Get any verification mail? See that? Yeah. Confirmation of the activation. Tiếng học có gì Okay, now, can anybody tell me something that you have found? Now, what is XML first?
XML is a tool for you that you can describe the data in any.
Great, yes, that's true. XML is a format of data. It's like, okay, WinWord, okay, is a kind of data. HTML is a kind of data, and XML is a kind of data. Now, when you design web pages, you learn HTML, but HTML is fixed all over the world. Now, web developers need to have, more flexible forms of data that computers can understand and can be, those kinds of data can be extracted from one system to the other system easily. So, that, make it, important to have XML. And then the name also tells the nature of these kinds of data. Extensible markup language. Extensible means it is used to extend the abilities to generate new forms of data. well, it's hard to tell you how useful XML is, but this is an example. Okay. This is a website that I built for sharing resources and then for administration, lots of other things. This is just a regular website like many others that you use every day. Now, this is one of the problems that we need to learn HTML and XML. Now, let's say I want to make an announcement in the forum. Okay, so I will post an announcement here. And then I create a new topic post. Now this is where my announcement will go. So I will just put it here, demonstration of XML and HTML technology. Hi. This is just a test. I will delete this message soon. Okay. So it's like that. So my post will show up here. What I want is that I want it to be more than just a regular title. I want it to be big. I want it to be animated. Okay. So what can you do? If you want it to be animated in its title, when you make a post in the forum, you want it to scroll, let's say, from right to left or from left to right to attract attention of other people. You see, in this case, if you do not know HTML or XML, there will be no way you can use this. Let me see if this system allows me to do it, but I can add like marquee, sorry. And then marquee, hope that it's gonna work. And then click on preview my post. Oh, it's broken. How about this format of a tab? Marquee. Marquee. Yeah. Now, the problem is this forum, for security reason, locks out all the HTML, XML tags. But in this model, in the messages sent to all website user, as you see, now in this message sent to all the users of the website, I put in a tag called marquee, and this is what you have to learn. It's not available in any of these tools. So that you have to put in marquee and then type in your message around here, and then I select active. Okay. Now, if I go to home now, this is what I get. Okay. And that's why it is useful to learn a lot about XML, HTML. I mean, these are all the codes that we can add to our online posts to make it, more powerful, to make it, richer in the content or in the animations. Okay. So if I do not know about HTML tags or XML, it will stop here like this. Right, okay, so I will just change that. Let's say I want that message to be bigger, so I add one more tag to heading 1. You see? And then I say refresh the browser. You see what happens now? It turned into heading number 1. I mean, it's bigger and it conforms with all these headings. And you see, you can only do this when you know about XML and HTML. So that's the point of learning these things for online resources. Okay, so I will just click on edit and let's see, no. Okay, I want you to click on this link, download EDQuiz from OneDrive, and download the software applications. Sorry, so please go here and download it. Okay, so click on the link to my OneDrive, and I want you to download this package, EDQuiz Teacher. Okay. You can build it tutorials, learn the others, EDQuiz. Now, EduQuiz is a software application that I developed myself using XML technology. It was meant to be very simple and easy for teachers to use, and it was very successful. A lot of teachers use it, and it helped me to win technology innovation prizes. So hopefully, by learning XML technology, this is a basic for you if you want to develop similar resources later. So click on EduQuiz Teachers, download it to your computer. Now, so I click on EduQuiz Teacher and download. It's very slim, less than 1 megabyte. And then click on extract here. Okay. Right. So download the package and then unzip it. Right. The first thing I want you to look at is, okay, you need to unzip first. Right click, then and unzip. Extract. Extract here. Folder. Right. So open the folder. Now let me say this again. When you download, you need to right click and then click on extract here. Okay, to get a folder with the softwares and the file. Where is it? Here. Okay, so you can read a little bit about how to use these software applications. We are going to practice using EduQuiz and then practice putting in questions, exporting questions. Useful to help you understand how technology that we are learning can help with technology. This software application is still used now in this computer lab to help us run final exams and midterms. The package that you are using is on the teacher tool. It helps teacher to export multiple choice questions to a file in Word. But if you learn to use this kind, okay, that system support you. Right. Now, it's time for us to play. Click on this software application, EduQuiz Teacher. Click here. And this is what you see. It shows you a grammar text. Okay. Well, the interface is very similar to the server version that is used in computer lab in order to run tests. There should be names and IDs of the students, but for now we do not need that. We only need to practice creating a text. Okay, so you see, this application reads data from the file called text in the folder. And this test has 50 questions. You can use this on computers to run online tests. Or you can use it to help you, create multiple versions of multiple choice tests. Now, in high school now, multiple choice tests are used extensively, especially social sciences, in language teaching, in histories, in geography, and even in natural sciences. But this supports the teacher to give to create different versions of an MC test, a multiple choice test, from the same set of questions. Now, you see, we have 50 questions here, and the job of the teacher now is to create. Now, imagine that you are going to run a test, and you have a class of 50 students like this. You cannot give them the same set of questions with the same order. You see the point? We need different versions of the test bank so that when these two students sit next to each other, they have different versions of the test or different sets of questions, right? So at least the teacher needs about 3 or 4 different versions of the test. Now this is how we can use EduQuick to have. Now, number 1, you click on No Key. You see, these are the tools that are only available in the teacher version. Help teacher to create text without key, text with key, and the answer key only. Now, let me show you how it works. First, I click on No Key, and it says test data was copied into the computer memory. Now, I need to open WinWord and replace P with P, T with T. So, this is what I do. I open WinWord, start a new page. Okay, so a new blank page. And then right click, and I paste. Or just press Ctrl V. And this is what you get. You see, it's like a max of data with all of the XML tag in brackets, and we now need to process this. Now, I will replace. How do you replace? Find replace. Control H. Okay. Find P in bracket and replace with *P. Okay. And then I click on replace on, and it's gonna be like this. Alright, so actually you have just replaced that XML tag in P with a paragraph tag. Now with the T, we also replace T in bracket with *T so that it is, indented in one tab stop. So I do the same. Right. T in bracket with *T. And now, you see, I have successfully exported the test data to the Word file. I save it. Save. Let's say. And I save it. Let's say test 1. No key. Okay. Now next, I go back to the sub-application. Now, just leave it here. This time we click on Wiki. It will help us to create a test. And now the test will come with the answer key. It's helpful for the student to revise the test, and it's also helpful for the teachers too, because you cannot get 100 questions correct, even yourself as a teacher. So I click on Wiki, and I do the same thing. I create a new page. Just have to say this. Okay. Right, so I create a new page and I click on paste. I control V and you see it's the same thing again. Now I go to replace, or control H and replace P in bracket with caret P. Replace on and then T in bracket with caret T. Replace on. What do I see now? Exactly the same text. The only difference is that the answer keys are marked. Okay, I save it. Educate teachers, and then this time test 1 with key. I save. Click on that. Now, okay, so you have the test to give to the students. You also have the answer key when you need it. But when you submit the answer key to your administrator, you cannot give them a long set of questions. They only need 1A, 2B, 3C, or things like that. So we click on only key to get that for the school. I click here, only key. And now, okay, start a new page too. Nice. It's getting funny. You see? Now when I paste only key and A is nothing else. So I replaced P in bracket with caret P. Okay, that's it. So answer key in a very simple list. And I save this. Test 1 only key. Okay. Now, so as you see here, I have created the first version of my grammar test from the question. Well, I will show you how we can put in our own questions later, but for now, just learn to export data. Usually, we need 3 or 4 different versions of the test, right? In order to create another version, we will do everything over again. And this time, when you are familiar with the step, it's going to be very fast. We click on the application, it starts, and whenever the application starts, it randomizes all the questions and all the choices. Click on go, click on yes, yeah, it's like that. And now click on no key, right? And then I start with word. And I paste my data. Now, what do we do now? Find and replace. Okay, we find P in bracket with caret P. Okay, and then T in bracket with caret T. Yeah, it's like that. You see, the questions are different because they are subfold. And I say, see, test 2, no key. And I click on with key again to create test 2 with key. You see, new page, paste here, P in bracket with caret P, replace on, T in bracket with caret T and replace on, and I say test 2 with key and click on save. You see, it is same text, but now the keys are very visible. Now I want you to spend about 5 or 10 minutes, okay, to do the same. Okay, open the applications, create 2 or 3 different versions of the text. Now, it's very easy to use. So next time, when you need to run a multiple choice exam in printed, this is one of the tools that you can use. Okay, let's learn a little bit of word technology. You see now my answer keys are here, but it is taking too much space. I want it to be from 1 to 10, and then 11 to 20, and then 30 to 40, things like that. Can you do it for me? Okay. Yeah. Now try to do it. Right. So the first thing, right, layout column, and I will put put it into 5 columns. See what I get? Put my nail there. Now can you do the same? 5 columns. Yeah, that's the problem. If you use the default function in Word, you can only make it 2. I want you to make it 5, like what you see on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the trick that is in the Microsoft Office exam, the MOS certificate. Okay, good. How you do it? Yeah, I think you need to use some stay and go from bottom to top or something. Two. Yeah, want you to make it 5 like this. It should be 5 like this. Now can you all do it? Good. Now the problem is this: if you just select all and then put into columns, then it runs from number 1 until it reaches the bottom of the page. So that means you have only 2 columns. So try to put something here, a character here, or you can leave it blank and then select from here, and this is the end point, until the top. Okay, so I will just select from number 15 on to the back and say make it 5 columns. Right. So that's it. Can you all do it now? Okay. Now, this is more difficult. We have a problem. Now look at this page. How many pages does it take? It takes 9 pages. It means a lot of printing and a lot of stationery cost. I wanted to make it visible in only 2 pages. How you do it? Yeah, make the 9 pages into 2 only, so that you can save printing cost. Now, I want you to make it 2 pages, but it should be readable. Okay, I mean when you print it out, students should be able to read it. What does it mean? Number 1, you need to put A, B, C, D in the same row. Okay. And number 2, you need to reduce the spacing between lines. And then you can even need to narrow down the margins, the bottom and the top margin of the page. Can you do it? Five pages already. Okay, come on. Yeah, doing good. not easy. Now let's look at this and think about how we can do this. First, we need to put all choices, okay, in the horizontal, okay, line rather than, okay, on a vertical line like this, right? How we can do it? You have just learned the XML tag. Now, in order for this to be this, you see, it should be paragraph B dot. Okay? If you replace paragraph with a tab, then it will be here. Okay? You understand the point? Now, when you turn on special character, this is what you see, right? Now, paragraph, tab, A dot. Okay, and then paragraph, tab, B dot. If I can remove this, then it will be here. Okay? So do it. So this is what I do. Control H. And this time, I'm gonna replace caret P, caret T, B dot with caret T, B dot. Let's replace that. Okay. You see? B is here. Okay. Now do the same for C and for D. So that's a new trick. Now do the same for C and replace with C. Okay. And now do the same for D. Yeah. So now you have 4 pages. But wait, we have a problem. Wait, we have a problem. What's the problem? Okay, only A looks good on a straight line, but now starting from B, it's starting zigzag like this. I want all the B to be in a straight line. I want to see in a straight line. How you do it? Okay, we put it in tab start. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now does it look better now? So just select all and put some tab start and now this. Just that. Select all the text, put the tab start. Now you see, now I have 4 pages. I can remove just on the space here. And can you do it? Okay, so just select all and then put tab start at the top. They will be in straight A, B, C, D. Yes? Alright, so let me go back from the beginning. Okay, so it was like this, right? Okay, so let me say this again. In order to have a paragraph, actually after this stage, okay, caret P. So caret B, and then there's a tab here, caret T. Okay, now after this, our job is to move B here. And in order to move B here, you need to remove the paragraph here. Okay, so remove caret P here, so that, and you know, keep the T, so that it will be tab B, tab C, right? So this is what we do. Control H, and then you replace what? Okay, we replace this with this. Okay, and do the same for C, for D. So if you remove the paragraph, and now you have them in horizontal rather than vertical line. Okay, 2 pages. All right, good. Try a little bit. Nearly 2 pages already. Okay, replace on, and then the C, replace on, and seal it with D, and tap D, replace on. Ooh, voila, they're here. Okay, like that. Now select all and then put tabs for tab. Stop at the top, and then you have them in a straight line. Okay, good. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so I select all the text and put the tab start 1 for A, B, for C, and for D. Let move B out a little bit. Move C out. I'm sorry, B should be here. C here. Oh, and where is D? C. D. Yeah, it's like that. Now, next, select all the text, and now we go to page layout, a little bit more spacing. Go to home. Okay, let me put it there. And instead of using 1, I will just put it 1. And now for line spacing options, click on remove space after paragraph. Okay, so just go here, select 1 line, and then click here, remove space. Remove all space after paragraph, and then add all the text. And then together like this. Still readable. Now, it's 3 pages already. I try a little bit further to make it 2. You see, so now I think I will change the margin, make it narrow, and the top margin to narrow. Whoop. And you see, it's now only 2 pages. And I still have some space to put in my name and my class there. So it's now only 1 page. One A4 sheet, it says printing cost. And these are the tips that teachers in secondary school love. Okay. Can you all make it 2 pages now? It's 10. Now, you remove all layers and paragraph. Select all, yeah. Spacing. Yep. Yeah, no, no. This one, this one. This one. Okay, this way. Yeah. Yeah, different one. See there? This one now. Yeah, now it's 3. Yeah, that's the margin. Okay, make the margin okay, narrower. Okay guys, we have done a lot of work today. We have familiarized ourselves with the